Alright, I'm sorry. Good grief. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my inevitable demise. Let me go ahead and put you on screen. You're gonna be listening to this for a while. Why are you goading the nerd? Oh, speaking of, give me a second. I need to... Okay, so first off, Ugly Chat is still here, sorry to say. Second off, let me go ahead and free you from this nightmare real quick. No, I do not have any ibuprofen. I hope you are feeling better very soon. Tony, if you want to out yourself, go ahead and explain. I wasn't going to say anything. Let me drop some peaceful piano while we reconvene, and then we'll put ourselves through the hell that is Jump King. Okay, fine. So, when I came back home from being out with the family, a certain message was waiting for me because of my stream announcement on Community and Blue Sky. Which, by the way, Blue Sky is down for some reason. I don't know why. Let me go ahead and find some BGM. It's alright, Ryan. Franky has tasted the building so many times that he probably cannot live without consuming at least a little bit every time he visits. So, you know, he gets a pass on the whole not destroying the hotel thing. Ah, that's better. It's down for me too, no clue why. Yeah, I double-checked. Officially, the Blue Sky servers are down. Not sure exactly why. Some specific parts of the API are currently down, so the service is unavailable. Also, hello, Twyla. Hello. New model? Oh, yes. Okay, so first off, let me say hello. Let me double check. Twyla, did you send your people my way? I have no idea. I know you were streaming Elden Ring earlier. Okay. So, first off, coming to you live from the 44th floor of Hotel Calaveras, 'tis I, your proprietor, musician, and lonesome bones, Ricky T. Bones. Did not. Factor I won't discuss here. Understandable, no worries. You don't have to explain anything, Twyla. I'm just happy you're here. Hopefully I can be of some ease to your mind with the supposedly chill Jump King stream. And no, Tony, it's not coffee. It is tea for once, because it's chamomile tea, because my throat has been dry with all the heaters on all the time. Jump King, chill? Yeah, you and I both know this pain, don't we? Yeah. It's the only tea we have, and it's mostly because I know I'm going to be chatting quite a bit. So, first things first, welcome on in. Hope you're having a lovely Saturday. The Texans won somehow, so, you know, I got a reason to watch Wild Card. I got a reason to watch the playoffs next week. I think they won. I could be mistaken. Second off, Ugly Chat is still here because I was not able to locate a better alternative than the free chat generator. So I think what I'll do is I'll probably buy a Chronico YouTube chat with the paycheck I get next month. Assuming things are going smoothly still, I will grab that paycheck and spend it on a new chat box for us all. That's not supposed to be looping like that. There we go. Okay, and there we go. Now it's working properly. So, you might be wondering to yourself, why do we have to talk? Well, it's because this is an intervention. You need to slow down on the gotcha habits, please. No, but first off, introductions. Welcomes, I should say. Welcome Twyla, welcome Tony, welcome Gray, Ryan, of course, Mimsy's always here, always down for Jump King, I know. Carousel, It's been a long time, my friend. Nice to see you again. And let's see if I missed anybody else. Yeah, no. No, I definitely didn't miss the paper bag floating in the room menacingly. And Dank, of course. I did miss Dank. Hello. I hope you're doing better, and I hope... I hope your head injury is healing okay. Enjoy your downtime, especially with all the crazy weather as of late. Oh, and Gray, yes. I'm not drinking that much. If you need to take a breather and, you know, go kiss a pillow and fall asleep in its loving embrace, feel free to, because this is gonna be that kind of stream. You aren't forgettable in the slightest, no. Anyway, so yeah, so hello all you fine folks in the chat, hello any lurkers that might be stopping by. And of course, hello to the VOD watchers who will enjoy this 2-hour sleep aid, I'm sure. Tossing Franky through the hotel, gotcha. This Jump King stream is a bit special, because it was supposed to be, what was it, November? Like, last day of November, and I was going to launch into December with the Hotel Calaveras Gift Shop. Now, that didn't go as planned, because, sadly, it coincided with the graduation announcement of Sarah's Fauna, who has since left that company. We wish her well, wherever she might go. Nemi Nightmare. Yes, and you forgot we have a gift shop. That was the message waiting for me when I got home. Because I made a different post on Blue Sky than I did on YouTube, and I edited it later so you can look at the context, but essentially, this was supposed to be the gift shop promo stream. Glad you do. Glad you do. This is supposed to be the gift shop promo stream. We were going to release it we were going to open it up at midnight, but then at, I think it was 8 p.m. my time, which was 1 hour before stream, the announcement dropped that Fauna was graduating. And, y'all know me, I'm a sensitive bones, so I didn't take the announcement well. And I decided to can the stream and just release it at 12 p.m. my time the following day. No, I totally don't have mugs with VIP cards that are featured with red and silver and gold and black, and somebody bought both of them and one person bought one of them. Who would take a graduation well? People not in the loop, man. People who don't really keep on top of the agency stuff don't normally take it poorly as I do. But as I sip on my invisible mug, so we're going to reconcile that because I prepared something very special for this and I want to show it off. So real quick, let me show you with the music on. Sadly, you're gonna have to listen to the loop again because I want it to be thematic. And then we're gonna jump right into the game and start chatting away like a chatterbox we are. So first, I would like to show you what I got to work on for this stream that was supposed to be... What is a loop? Slayer wouldn't know, definitely. I want to show you what we're going to be looking at as soon as we jump into the game. Let's see. First I need to hide this, and then 3, 2, 1, wabam! We're going to be using a reskin that Ricky worked on for day after day after day and managed to get done mostly right before the stream. And it's based off of this. I made a Acolyte of the Grim Leaper mod for Jump King, and it's unfinished, unreleased, in testing. And today we're going to show off the basics, the bare bones of it, because I don't have I don't have the Babe retrieval models fully fleshed out. I need to figure out how a skeleton looks up in pixel art, and it's gonna be a problem. That'll be for future Ricky to solve, obviously. I've been very busy with Live 2D prep and other stuff, so I haven't been able to finish it. But here is... yes, Spudumtis. Here is what sprites I have working so far. This is just the main sprites. So, movement, slamming into walls, slam. Right there. These are all the sprites that are available. Standing around, walking, and these are flipped in-game, so I only have to do one version of them. Jumping, I got to be a little bit more, I got to take some artistic liberties with the facial features. So, you can enjoy those a little bit. And then, I avoided having to make him look up early by replacing that sprite with a simple thumbs up and a wink. Faceplant Ricky, yeah. That is accurate, yes. There's even a little tiny tear that I added just for flavor. But you won't be able to see any of these up close because the game is so tiny. So, if I ever get around to finishing it, maybe it could be its own art stream. Or Faceplant Ricky is what I look like after drinking my liver away. Drink responsibly, folks, but if you gotta drink, you gotta drink. No, seriously, cool it on the booze. That's how, cool it on the booze if you can. Yeah, please drink responsibly. But hey, we're here to just relax. So yes, that's what we're gonna be playing with today. There we go. And now we can finally begin the game. Because this game is literally just a way to just chat. There's not really much point to having a pre-screen. So, without further ado, I've reset my progress. I'm going to go into this as per usual. Brand new save, brand new skin, brand new time to try again for the babe. Alright. So, how's y'all's weekend going? Yeah, meant for special occasions, sorry. I forgot. One, if I recall correctly, you've actually told me you're a bartender. So you know what drunk looks like. And two, you're not the type to kid around. Bargainburg in 20 minutes? Unlikely. But I will tell you, you have no reason to push me. Shovel Knight is coming back. When? That will be discussed at the end of the stream, because that's when I usually do my schedule drops. Yeah, absolutely plastered drunks, only a bit buzzed. Exactly, you've seen everything. Okay, easy does it there, Ricky. I have a system. I know how to get through the green fairly easy. Anything else, it's a gambit. Whoa, 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 whoa! Has the boss taught you nothing? Don't badmouth the game. Don't badmouth the game. Let's see. I'm actually going to throw you guys over here. Because I'm having a hard time seeing chat at the mo. Wonderful start, thank you. Okay. Oh, that reminds me, one more thing. I do need to go ahead and fix chat real quick, because I think it is still on top chat. Yep, it absolutely is. There we go. Okay, it's gonna be weird for a second, and only a second. Gambit. Every time, Franky. Okay. So, I'm having to backtrack on chat. It's fine, Tony. Nobody knows how to draw a suit unless they're, like, coached by somebody who works with them. There's been all sorts of nonsense I've seen over the years. Speaking of, I still have not worked out that suit sort of, like, review thing. Oh! Folks, this is why you don't text and drive, or you don't look at your phone while you're trying to go somewhere that's very dangerous. Case in point, anywhere in Jump King. I just took one look at chat and held forward for too long. Okay, let's see. What do I want to start with first? Big overcoat cut to look like a vest. Me, oh my, oh me. Sounds spicy. Okay. There we go. Does the suit guy on Twitter, Blue Sky, ever cross your timeline? Are you... I've heard whispers of a certain person who likes to critique. Is it like their usual interactions like must drape right? Because I've heard that through Discord once. This was the original Getting Over It. I actually don't know which one came out first. This is just like a replication of all those Flash games. I'm sure I've talked about it before. Okay. Gotta undershoot it just enough. Okay. This one's easy. You literally set up for the next jump immediately. Okay. Sometimes. He also has proper lanes, making sure the shoulders are appropriately padded. Yes, that's actually... So, I've followed a couple of YouTube channels because, I think no, I'm not subscribed to them anymore. I'm actually an ex-suit salesman, Twyla, so I've delved into that world quite a bit for research at one of my old jobs. Ah, freaking amazing. I may actually do it. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Ah. Well, you might be in luck because I have an interesting stream idea that I've been sitting on for some time. I want to, and I don't know how I'm going to go about it, but... Okay. Yeah. That should work. Okay. Let me go ahead and finish my thought here. You said what you were going to do, and then you didn't do it. Why, Ricky? I have a stream idea for something non-gaming related for once, although it's technically kind of gaming adjacent. I want to collect, like, a bunch of PNGs or put together some slides of popular video game characters wearing suits. And I want to break down, like, exactly the design, the purpose, and, like, why they would wear something like this. Because, in a nutshell, like, of course, character design is meant to infer traits. But did you know that you can infer stuff to other people looking at you based on what you wear? You can fool, more like. You can fool people based on how you dress. Like, for example, I had... What if I threw my design at you as well? Well, that's the thing. I might have to, like, body type lock it because I don't know a thing about... I might have to, like, time lock it and... Okay, wait, your design or somebody else's design? Because I've done one of your suggestions before. It was the traffic cone twins. You showed me one of their later designs that was done for promo. Okay. Your Osteomancer design. See, I know about modern formal wear. I don't know much about, like, past, I would say, 20th century, a little bit of 20th century, and maybe some odd royalty stuff. But I don't know enough about anything past that. Anyway, Bargain Berg in under 8 minutes. Haha. Sorry. That's rare that I actually get to upstage Ryan on the first challenge. So I'm just enjoying that for a second. Easy shoot the Pokemon designs. See, maybe. Giovanni, Train Twins, a few other characters. That might not be a bad idea, because... Welcome to Luvok. Okay. Full send. Ooh, I think this is dangerous to overshoot. Yep, that's exactly what happened. Okay. So yeah. I already have 2 in mind, but I do need more, so... I just call it Duloc. Ha! Character drip checks. Name of a fictional character, search them up, rate their outfits. That's not a bad idea, but the reason I want to do it as like a proper presentation is that way I don't accidentally dox myself with my search results. Like, nice idea in practice, but that means I have to show my browser, and that's about as dangerous as that jump was. Not as dangerous as this jump, though. Whew. Okay, there we go. There's the first Bargain Berg fall. Okay. At the end of the day, it's your channel, your choice. No, but that's not bad. That's not a bad idea. I wish there was a way I could, like, garner some... I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I'll make a community post. I'll make a community post actually asking for suggestions. That's not a bad idea. Thanks, Ryan. I think it worked that time. Incognito mode. That's also not a bad idea. But... oh, overshot. Okay, fair enough. Okay. There we go. Bless you. Alright, now we're in somewhat safe territory. Chippery, slippery, every jump shall be very slippery. Oh. God, hexes are coming out, huh? Okay, yeah. I'll work on that in the background. I'll probably make a post. Goes up tomorrow, maybe? I could see that. Ask for, like, 3 characters, maybe. That should be a good limit. Oh! You hate. Bippity boppity, you. Pyre bunker! Still on my list of DLC to get for Guilty Gear Strive. Like, I'm not good at Rushdown, I'll be honest. But I wasn't good at Zoner until I started playing JP, so there's a first for everything. Okay. Well, at this point, might as well play some Money Misfortunes. Yeah, sure, why not? Alright, so... he's Rushdown, he's a boxer. Slower pace with big damage. Imagining a grappler without the command grabs. Okay. See, I see people play him so aggressively. Like, maybe it's just all the clips I'm seeing where they can just, like, get one hit in and then cash out as much as they want. Lurking in the background looking for a Pokemon character to throw you. As you please, Tony. As you please. Okay. There we go. Back to this hellhole. Oh, wait. Damn it. I just remembered something. Alright. See you when you get back. Okay, you might be wondering, why is he throwing? Does it have to be suit specifically? It does, yes. They have to be wearing some sort of formal wear. But I just remembered... part of the deadbeat outfit is the J's. The Air Mories. So I have to do that. I have to go earn my sneakers. Misfortune of the reluctant detective. How fitting. Wherever you go, a new mystery awaits. You never wanted this particular fate. I disagree. Gotta crease your J's wrinkles. Ha. I don't have any. I have Vans. The non-superior brand, supposedly. I like them, though. They're very good for flat-footed individuals. And they make very nice high tops. Oh. 2. Why did you do that, Ricky? Does Ricky get a promotion? Unlikely. Oh, no, 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 no. Have faith in yourself, Ricky. I will almost call myself Wrinkles. You deserve a promotion. You totally should start believing in yourself and your ability to jump farther than the redwoods. I'm a lieutenant because my captain is a reaper. And reapers don't trust skeletons as far as they can throw them, which is pretty far. But I still gotta be subordinate somehow. Still gotta be a second in command. Okay. 40 damage arrives all the time. Jeez. That's actually a mod carousel. That's actually a mod, and it terrifies me. I'm a general disappointment. Alright, let me go ahead and put my phone on vibrate then, so it doesn't bother. Thanks for the heads up, Tony. 30 pounds light. I know. But point being, I am a humble soul waiting to be judged. You know, I can't be exactly trusted with grand underworldian power. The ability to go topside whenever I pleased. That's not really in the books. Still gotta go through a process to go check on anybody up topside. Slayers become... Ooh, John Powell bunkers right there. Okay, cool. Well, congrats on finally deciding on a fan account name. Yeah. If you have wiki pages, you can also send me on those characters. That'd be great. Every bit of research helps because it helps understand their outfit. Just try not to lore dump, I guess. I ruined that one so hard. I got a full send it on that. Then I set up easily. I can do my own research. Slayer it is then. Excellent. Slayer. How does the Council of Death feel about us murdering you over and over? Well, considering it's not technically murder, and I come back within 5 minutes as evidenced by my live 2D reveal. Not much. Not much. They just consider it a nuisance, so they have to send a dark magician every time. Oh, the stories I could tell about Halo, Franky. Somehow I did that without being accurate. Okay. That was actually my first shooter, I'll have you know. And the controller was too big for me to handle, so all I did was sit on my older brother's lap and run the triggers. So they care more about the buildings than the people. Essentially. Alrighty, Dank. See you when you get back. Oh, no, 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 no. Damn it. Okay. It's a hop, skip, jump. 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 That is one less than a jump. Oh, wait. I be back. Not I'll be back. Sorry. I was confusing you with the great quote of Arnold Schwarzenegger, apparently. Welcome back. Okay. Let's see if I can think while I continuously fail the same jump 30 times. I will assume that's... It's alright. Half of the utensils there are darkened from the last kitchen incident. Apparently, letting demons work as cooks in your kitchen is not a great idea. One, two, thank God. Okay. Okay. So, if the staff were all gargoyles, well, sometimes you need specialists to help with certain dishes. As I continue to ramble on, trying not to get caught in my usual web of lore and lies. How was everybody's Christmas? I know not everybody's Christmas is celebrated the same way, but mine was somewhat decent. I only ask this because we don't really have much time to chat when I'm doing, like, gaming-focused streams. I feel like my Christmas this year... It's medium rarely happens, I assure you. But my Christmas was quite nice. As always, got to visit with family. Seems to be getting lesser and lesser each year, sadly. I don't know. Everybody's got their own lives, their own families, their own nephews now. Sure, at some point it'll finally stop being a family tradition. Well, not finally, I mean, like, it'll peter out. But one thing that didn't happen this year, and I'm glad I kind of got to do it with y'all. Christmas was nice, Slayer says. I got a book from my mother about facts that sound like complete and utter bullshit, but are actually true. Ah, yes, another great volume from the Ripley's Believe It or Not collection. Nah. Cool. That sounds like a nice airplane read. Actually, I have a pretty excellent Christmas. It was a year of firsts. That's fair. That's fair. This last year was very not life-changing, but like very transformative for a lot of people. Oh, you have? I've seen one of those museums before, the Ripley Believe It or Nots. Yeah, that was everybody's sentiment, I think, Slayer. But I've never been inside one of those. For some reason, growing up, I had a deathly fear of wax figures. Which is understandable to most. They do seem lifelike, yet not. But I think the real fear I had trying to go into those places was just like... There was a Ripley's Believe It or Not, and there was a Ripley's Horror Ride? I think right next to it? Very uncanny valley, yeah. I'm still afraid of those damn porcelain dolls. I'd rather be in a room with Ted Bundy than one of those. Damn. Okay. So basically, you and I are never going shopping at Macy's then. Wait, no, porcelain dolls, not mannequins, sorry. Mannequins have their own creepy factor. But porcelain dolls, yeah, it is a bit weird that the whole world is reflected around you, looking into their face. Oh, okay, cool. I actually made it that time. I like mannequins because I get to put them into JoJo poses. Can't think of a single mannequin I've worked with that allowed me to do that. Must be built differently over there. Okay. Slowly ascend the False King's Keep. Make the hard jump. Fail the hard jump. Make the hard jump. Fail the hard jump again. Can we see a third time? Go. Oh god, even worse. Oh, even worse. Yeah. But the one thing I didn't get to do this year for the Christmas party was, typically, like, I think I've mentioned this before, but we usually sit around and one of my uncles plays the piano. And we sing Christmas carols. But it didn't happen this year because said uncle was unfortunately late to the party. Had some prior commitments where he needed to perform for recitals. But yeah. Which is why I was gonna say, I also missed out on singing Silent Night, which ended up being the only time I ended up singing it this year, or last year I should say, was with y'all. So, congratulations, you got to be part of family tradition this time. How is in-game Ricky surviving these falls when you broke every bone in your body and dusted shortly after falling 44 floors? No worries, Franky. I got to sing it with Hotel Calaveras on the karaoke night. That was enough for me this year. To put it bluntly, this is Jump King. And this ain't Ricky, it's just your random Jolly Pops deadbeat. I'll play it on saxophone. A Fisher-Price saxophone, but a saxophone no less. Oh god. Still obsessed with the mashup of Ups and Downs and Jack-a-Dandy. I had one idea, and this may come to fruition someday, but I have to track down an instrumental. I had one idea where I was going to play Jack-a-Dandy, pitch it up to where it's on key with Ups and Downs, and actually just do a karaoke of it. I feel like that would work, but I have to track down the full instrumental of Jack-a-Dandy first. And I don't know, maybe I could probably just get it from YouTube or find a CD of it somewhere. Damn, spam done. Thank you very much, Tony. I'll look over them when I get a chance, either tomorrow or... Oh, that reminds me. Our scheduled videos might be late on Monday because I still have to make the thumbnails, but the schedule will come out on time. Believe it or not, there is a vocal version of Jack-a-Dandy made by Galt Vistgrong. Makes a lot of good music. It's a gallery. Okay. I waited forever to make that jump, and look at how much we lose. Okay, Bargenberg. We will see Bargenberg at some point today. It's not going to be anytime soon, apparently. Emmett and Ingo, yeah. We've had a couple discussions about them before. Ow! What is that moment from Game where I'm back to square one? During the Sonic and the Black Knight fight. That's what it feels like. That's what it feels like. Terrific wing. But yeah. Christmas came and went. Christmas this year felt very not Christmassy. I don't know. Maybe it's just because the Christmas music started like November 1st, as per usual. It was just like, okay, cool. I have other stuff I need to worry about this year. Yeah, I went faster this year. I don't know. I don't know what it was. It did feel faster, didn't it? Maybe we all just collectively wanted the year to end. I know Hollow fans had a graduation looming over their heads of December. I think November was clean, wasn't it? I don't remember. That's a long time ago. Dragged in some ways, but still showed up out of nowhere, yeah. Yeah, 2024 was quite the year. 24 felt like a year until December. December just kind of blazed by, yeah. I don't know what happened in December that made it go so fast. I know there was only like 3 weekends before Christmas. That might have been a factor. It was a weird structured December. Because typically I usually have like 4 weeks before. Retail hell. That's also valid. Oh. Just keeping busy. Having to work through the holidays. Yeah, I could see that. But Christmas came, went swiftly. I got burned out on Christmas movies again, but that's kind of a nice feeling to have, I guess. What's going on? Same old, same old. Weekend happening twice messed me up. Yeah. Yeah. Thought I let that go. Well, I had hoped we were free of the curse, but hey, everybody else is dropping hexes, may as well drop yours. Minecraft movie got announced, Dizzy was added to Strive, Drake got threatened to sue Kendrick, all that internet drama. Yeah, 2024 is not one we want to look back on. For Ricky T. Bones, it was transformative. I went from Twitch and back, got a brand new look twice. A new model. Yeah, a lot happened in 2024. It was a good year for some. For me, it was an okay year. But on New Year's, nothing ever happens with this family. Boy, mind the political talk, okay? None of us want to dwell on that right now. Okay, why did I do that? I wasn't thinking. Then drop it, Tony. Let's just remove any reference to what's going on in the political sphere. What do you mean you hate Cheetos? Cheetos are not good for you in large quantities, but still. They're a lovely treat. Especially with tacos for some reason. Like, for some reason, a mood with me is like maybe bacon and egg tacos or like carne guisada and bean and cheese. Okay, this was a weird thing back in the day. So, when I was a kiddo, and of course alive, if we want to go lore accurate here. Shot and took the Assassin's Guild. Why y'all talking about Cheetos? Because we're hungry, apparently. Hello, B. Welcome on in. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. If you're not, I hope to alleviate some of that stress. Nah, we were about to discuss Flamin' Hot Cheetos. For some reason, when I was growing up, and this might have been because I was like in a Mexican cultura growing up, Flamin' Hot Cheetos were the first thing to come out of everybody's lunch bag. I couldn't tell you why, but when I tried to have them as a kid, all they did was burn. Like, they were just a way to set your mouth on fire. But a lot of the kids around me just ate them like they were potato chips. I couldn't tell you why. Playing Stardew Valley. Nice. Doing alright. Doing alright, honeybee. Doing alright. We're just yapping and catching up. That's how I felt about Flamin' Hots at 1.2. Yeah. Maybe it's just something I had to get used to, or maybe it's just my Spaniard side showing that I don't have a good spice tolerance. Hot Cheetos is baby food to me. I am heat resistant. I eat MFing peppers and jalapenos. See, I used to have a cast iron stomach for that stuff. I actually had, I think I've told this before, this might have been the same exact instance too. Once upon a time, Fritos came in jalapeno flavor. And I shit you not, I popped those in my mouth like it was popcorn. Way back in the day. Every chance we had, that would go in the snack cupboard along with the Doritos, Cheetos, and Ruffles. Opinions on jalapeno peppers. Good if they're pickled, bad if they're just green. They just burn if they're green. But they gotta be pickled for me. Wait a minute. Okay, I see the fun fact now, Tony. Fun fact from your local osteomancer. Spice is actually a pain response rather than a flavor. What? Why does it amplify all the other tastes then? Oh, jalapeno poppers are good. Yeah, but they did recall the, this is kind of concerning. Franky and I had that exact same conversation. But sadly, they got recalled, and they don't exist anymore. Hopefully your boy ain't poisoned, but it may have been recalled due to cancer concerns. I'm not sure. I have to fact check that. But for some reason they were recalled. It literally mimics the response to your tongue being literally on fire. Damn. Okay, and here I thought they were just a good additive. Ricky died because of Fritos. No, I got hit by a moving truck as I was about to quit my job. Read that in chapter 1 of Ricky T. Bones, the detective story. Damn. First you hate Cheetos, now you hate Fritos. Is there any snack food you like, Dank? It's a defense mechanism by plants. And humans were like, the pain! I love it! Ah, that explains why all the Dark Souls players love Flamin' Hot Cheetos. Yeah, that was a thing back in the, like, maybe 5 years ago? And now they don't sell them anymore. Still got a 9 to 5 in Gehenna. Cookies. Interesting. Okay, so not a fan of snack chips. Gotcha. Frito-Lay jalapeno chips may contain salmonella. Oh. That recall included all sizes of the pepper-flavored chips, including multi-packs. Damn. Okay, may contain salmonella. I see. Spicy just good. Yeah. So, New Year's came and went. And you know what Ricky was doing all that time he was supposed to be relaxing? He was working on live GD prep, as always. Working while he's supposed to be taking it easy. So I never got any relaxation done. Oh, thank God. Almost didn't make it. Boom. We're talking chips, then sour cream and onion, salt and vinegar, Cool Ranch, hot Cheetos, or cheddar cheese ruffles. Ooh, fancy. No, 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 for God's sake, please. My vertices are screwed up as they are. Most American breads and sugar cookies contain potassium bromate, a carcinogenic. Said carcinogenic causes, oh dear, oh dear, oh. That's a good idea. While we're finally back in Bargainburg, let's take a quick break. Yeah, I had to work every single day, working back and forth with Franky on whether or not the rig was good. We actually had a working rig. It was before Christmas, right, Franky? That's not... That's genetics, Tony. That's not because of cancer. Yes, the FDA. The FDA has its own issues too, but that's semi-political. Yes, I've been sipping on tea this entire time. Check your posture, stretch out, flex out those hands. Actually, especially me, because so I don't know if any of y'all are musicians out there, but there's a fantastic little app called Rocksmith 2014 Remastered, and Ubisoft just finished some chamomile tea, honeybee, actually. Oh, I see his Vertex. I think it was, yeah, we had the model. Okay, I'm going through 3 different directions, so let me finish one tangent and I'll move on to the next. Yeah, the FDA has some issues. Grimmy VT likes to talk about them a lot. I know that for a fact. I mean, I've seen the pink slop back in the day that they call a burger. I have a lot of concerns going into the new year. Let's just say that. But let me finish this tangent first on musicians. So, if there are any musicians out there who need to make learning guitar, bass, etc. fun, because doing drills and playing to tabs is really boring. Recently, Ubisoft finally did a proper 180 and reinstated Rocksmith 2014. It's now called Learn and Play. I own Rocksmith 2014 Remastered, and it comes with a bunch of great bass songs. Not bass, B-A-S-S, B-A-S-E. And I highly recommend it because it's basically, what if Guitar Hero actually had notes that you could play? And I've played it on stream before, but it's sadly on archive because it's all copyrighted stuff. But Ubisoft finally reinstated it. There's still a bunch of DLC out there, and if you buy Rocksmith Learn and Play, you have access to the modding community that's behind Rocksmith 2014. They've done their own charts. Think like Ultimate Guitar, but for video games. Yes, yeah, it was recent, and if you need help setting up CDLC or custom DLC, look up a fella called Chainbrain. It's spelled exactly like you think, all one word. He's got fantastic tutorials on how to set up Rocksmith 2014 CDLC. I recommend you have an audio interface to use it, like one that can accept instrument jacks, but if you can't, the price tag for it right now is $10 USD, a real tone cable for about $12-15, I think, maybe more, and then your choice of DLC packs. That's just, like, that's a fantastic way to start your year if you're looking to learn an instrument. Yeah. But I will say, the Rocksmith real tone cable has lag. It will be a little bit hard to get used to, but enjoy your... Ooh, cold cereal on a cold night. Nice. Still learning guitar. Yeah. And here's the best part. You don't have to disturb anybody. You don't have to disturb anybody with an amp because you can just pop your instrument of choice in, Rocksmith will record it, and you can just throw on your headphones and boom, instantly. You have nobody to bother, and you can jam out to your favorites like Black Sabbath, Megadeth. I think I have, what is it? A lot of Beatles CDLC, actually. Alright, but can Rocksmith run Doom? Yes. You can learn Rip and Tear. You can learn The Only Thing They Fear Is You. And for that matter, to your point, Slayer, I don't know why I'm shilling Rocksmith. I think it's because I want to help other musicians. There are mini games to help you learn, in addition to a lesson plan. So it'll teach you methods you can normally find on YouTube in a comprehensive way and let you play along to figure it out. Like, I learned how to slap from Rocksmith. I learned how to slap bass from Rocksmith. It's really cool. But there's a bunch of mini games to help out, so it's a great way to make doing repetitious stuff fun. Favorite cereal? I don't have one because I don't normally eat cereal for breakfast anymore. But back in the day when I used to eat cereal consistently, I usually ate... Oh god, I'm gonna make enemies of everybody with this statement. It was always dry because milk never sat well with me with how sweet it was. And it was usually between honeycombs, Kix, and either Honey Nut Cheerios or normal Cheerios. I'm a very bland person when it comes to cereals. Real, except for the milk part. What do you mean, how is milk sweet? It's sugary. It's sugary out the wazoo. Every time I take a full cup of milk, it feels like I'm just drinking sugar. At least the way they mix it around here. Honey Nut right now, base as hell. Thank you. Wow, I actually passed your drip test for once. Speaking of drip, worth it. Worth it for the shoes. So yes, Rocksmith 2014 is finally back on Steam. $10 entry. Real tone cables like 15-20. You can find it secondhand at a lot of retail shops. And if you have an audio interface that you can plug an instrument into, which is, thanks, Stank. Thanks for that amazing setup. Yes, I forgot I was playing a game too. But I had to get that shill out of the way because I want more people to play Rocksmith. The Franky in my head told me to say it. I'm sure he's proud of you. I like those dollar store off-brand cereals. They're not expensive. Yeah, and they basically get you the same thing. Like, what is it? A local brand. One guitar and things happened. Ah, okay. Gotcha. That's a rare drop. Okay. Alrighty. Concentration. Golf clap. Golf clap. Amazing. Astonishing. Oh, okay. Just excited to see who you're gonna pick out of the men I sent you. In due time. In due time. I still have to flesh it out as a concept. Okay. Have a quick look. There was this cereal I ate when I was poor called Cookie Crisp. I haven't heard of that. Ate him dry because my dad never came back. Oh. Oof. Yeah, Cookie Crisp, oh god. Okay, now I understand. That's a mistake to go for that section. I've heard of Cookie Crisp. Ugh! Damn it! Okay. Easy does it. Yeah. But so weird. Yes, all of those strange noises you heard from Ricky in the before times were also accompanied by literally getting gut punched by failure. Yeah. But there's some healthier options sold by my local market. And there's one that's like really good for you. It's like almonds, grains, not really any sugar added. And there's also some really cool like ones out there on the internet that are not loaded with sugar and still taste great. I haven't heard much of them though. But now I just eat like pastries for breakfast, which is not good. And I should really stop, but you know, it's just like pandillas are everywhere, man. You can't escape them. Granola? That's... Ooh. Granola? You might know the one I'm talking about. Yeah, Great Grains is the brand I'm thinking of. I haven't had it in a while, but it's really good for you. A pan dulce, yeah, it's hard to resist a pan dulce or maranito or hell, even just breakfast tacos. There's just too much good sugary stuff around here, man. Whoops, that was a bit of drift. So what was I saying? Okay, let's see. I was talking about Rocksmith, New Year's. The model was ready by Christmas, but we had to do a lot of tweaking just to get it where it needed to be. So, it's been ready for a while, but we intentionally delayed it because I didn't want to start the new year with a new... I wanted to start the new year with a new look. Your mother cannot pronounce dulce de leche for the life of her. It's... To be fair, that L is a little deceptive. Oh my god. So, speaking of hard to pronounce stuff, Cake, every time he wants to just like make fun of my lack of Spanish knowledge, he will get me to say Guadalajara. Guadalajara. And he always looks at me with a smirk every time I try to say it. I probably still can't say it correctly. Guadalajara. Dulce and de leche. Oh, I see. She's one of them, get me some tomatilla sauce, would you? Kind of people. No! Oh, 1 pixel off! God, that skin I made is just proven to be wonders. And make sure that there quesadilla is loaded with them jalapenos. Mother... Sweet. Cherry on the rye. That was terrible. There was a Great British Bake Off Mexican Week? Twilight, you've just given me a new bit of internet lore to track down. Oh my god. That sounds horrendous. That sounds like the time Iron Mouse and Coefficient roasted Gordon Ramsay for making a really crappy Puerto Rican dish. If you want to hear British people butcher the names of Spanish foods, have at it. Hell yes. Guacamole was something. Ooh, wow. It's fine. I butcher the British language all the time with my disgusting accent. and lack of understanding. I may have grown up with Thomas the Tank Engine, Wallace and Gromit, and BBC World News, but my British accent is anything but correct. Pico de Gallo. Oh, no. No. I've heard about them. I've heard about them. Hello, Rupee. Can't pronounce it a lot correctly due to a neat little accent I have. Ooh. Everybody's got that every once in a while. Okay. Little Moss. I went to a pizza place and asked for 500 pizzas. Said it was on them. Ooh. My opinion, there's doing your best in pronunciation, and there's not giving one flying feather about it. That's, yeah. Slayer is half Aussie, half Irish, Irish mother, Aussie dad, and homeland. I'm a mixed accent. I sound Irish, but I have an Australian drawl to my voice. Whoa! Good God. Exaggerate my R's and ears. So you have Irish, like Irish rhythm, and a little bit of the sound you hear when an Aussie says "nar." Wow. Brother, I can only imagine what that sounds like and how confusing it must be. I have good speech comprehension. Like I once listened to a couple lectures by a Vietnamese guy, and my brother was like, "What the heck is he saying?" And I was like, I was astonished he couldn't understand it. But that sounds like a wonderful genetic mixed bag. Damn. Okay. Oh no. Oh. It basically makes it sound funny. And with all the slang I use, friends always say like, "Huh? What?" I go on the mic. Ooh, interesting. Humans are interesting, yes. And fun fact about Ricky, at some point, Ricky did want to study humans. And then he opened an anatomy textbook and was like, "Oh, so that's all the ways I can die horrendously." Yep, I think I'm good being a musician. White as snow, but I sound like Terry Crews. That's a wonderful curse to have, I'd reckon. Speaking of somebody who is always going to be pipsqueak sounding, I am a little envious, to say the least. Okay, ooh boy. Wow, talk about whiff and then some. It was a perfect trajectory of tragedy. Whew. Ever wonder how many deaths you've racked up at this point in your life? Swing and a miss. What? Cake? I mean, Cake never really dwells on it. But I mean, Cake has a very high-pitched voice for somebody who was born male. He gets confused all the time for a girl. Yeah. Not just like over the phone or anything. He gets confused for somebody younger, a girl, and all sorts of other stuff. Physically and audibly. But, yeah. Oh, no. So dumb. Nice to know we're third wheeling a romantic blowout. Nah. Okay. This is one thing I was gonna impart whenever I finally did a fashion stream. One of the things I learned very quickly doing men's fashion for a suit shop, or any, I think it was like, was it since that suit shop, or was it since... Okay, point being, there's nothing you can do about your body. Not saying, like, anything against transsexuals. I mean, like, when you do fashion. I mean, like, when you choose outfits. There's not much you can do about what you're given. You simply work around it. You know. You have to build to what you have. And like, the same goes for voices as well. Like, Cake can hit notes that I never will. What you have is what somebody else doesn't most of the time. And you know, you should be proud of that unique flavor you've got. It may have its limitations, sure. But at the end of the day, you're capable of quite a bit even though you think you're limited. You're just not capable of what you want to do, or what you're envious of somebody else does. Damn. Yeah, that mix of culture really throws people off. Not again! One of my favorites, too. Oh! Never use the term unique flavor used to describe people in fashion. I mean, it kind of applies, but... Speaking as somebody who's been... Okay. This is kind of a little extra to share, but ever since I was a kid, like ever since I could wear, I guess I could say, adult stuff, I have always been broad-chested. Like when I was a kid, I wore large to extra large. When I was a teen, I wore extra large constantly. No matter what age I was always in the higher size group. And it wasn't because of my belly, it was because of my chest. When I worked at the suit shop, I finally realized, after somebody said, "Man, how do I get built like you?" to me. Yeah, legitimately big boned. That's a real thing. And people can be narrow, people can be wide, people can be average. And the truth of it is, everybody is built different. Not everybody's built to what you see in shops like Macy's or JCPenney's or whatnot. You are what you are. And the best way to go about building a wardrobe for yourself isn't to dress what's trendy or dress what you think other people look good in. It's to decide what you look good in and what you feel comfortable wearing. It's got to build confidence. That's the whole point of putting together a wardrobe yourself, is that you are confident in what you picked. And if you're not, it might be time to start experimenting. Like Liam, because of how dedicated he is for voice acting, yeah. Calm in tone, never raises his voice too loud. Yeah. Wait, he was Ryu in... Wait, what? What do you mean Liam O'Brien's the voice of Ryu in SF4 and 5? How did I never realize that? Trying to finally build an actual wardrobe, not just jeans and vent t-shirts. Yeah, that's definitely a trap I've fallen into in the past. Yeah, so Tony, you have a lot of explaining to do if you start a conversation with that. In a nutshell, yeah. There's a lot of explaining with that, Tony. You gotta remember, you're not talking to me in DMs where I know the context behind that. Liam played the main role of the pro tag. Yeah. So, the big thing about fashion is that it's a lot of experimentation. You really have to dedicate some time to like going to a store, trying some things out, and there's also a bunch of fashion guides online, like specifically for men's formal wear. I know there's a lot of good material out there. Whether or not there's material for Jump King speedrunning, I should probably look that up as well. But yeah. And remember, comfort also factors in a shit ton. Yeah. I think I've heard that story before about Liam O'Brien, yeah. I know he's he's ripped out his vocal cords before. Man. He literally can't raise his voice any higher. Wow. Wow. I didn't know that about him. Tony. That's a lot to share on the internet. Interesting. As you wish, man, but I'm just gonna say... Nah. It's your life. You share however much you want, but... This was coach fighting? Oh, okay. Okay. So it was like in-ring stuff. Gotcha. Kinda concerned. Okay. Oh god, not the rim! Yeah. Cool that you did some fighting, though. Okay. How many times have we tasted those bricks? Enough to know their consistency each time. Left after 5 minutes. Yeah, no, I feel you there. Sheesh. You know, you can... You specifically, yes. People like to be chatty. Okay. Yeah, there we go. We're finally back in Bargainburg. Let's see how fast we can leave this place. Like... It's 1 minute after shift ends. Okay. Alright. Just remember, everybody. You know, it's no knock on what y'all said. But I do have to... Like, there's no problem with what you said. But I will double down on one thing. Every bit of personal information you give is recorded and stored in this VOD. So, keep that in mind. That's why we don't do real names, that's why we don't do real places, we don't do friend codes here. We try to keep it as secure as possible. And why Ricky enjoys being a VTuber, because if anybody knew I was doing this, I'd be fired. You don't say. Okay. 4:59 on a Friday. That's a great analogy, yeah. I had to try. I thought it was gonna be overshooting. Overshooting it would work. Damn. Okay. Why did I jump that way? Why did I jump that way? I was thinking. I wasn't thinking. I wasn't thinking. I'm in the can't say where I work at all camp. Always speaking vague mentions. Yeah. Alls we know is that the lab coat ain't just for show. What happened? I was looking at chat. I was looking at the fact that somebody talked about how they were punching people literally. And another person got to be a spectator in a fight club. And you know, just all kinds of stuff that I didn't expect to see in my stream today! Yes, texting while driving. So yeah. Yep. Okay. That's rude. That's rude. Damn, that's rude as hell. Recreation to the Live 2D reveal. You know, it's fun coming up with ways to kill myself, but did you catch on one interesting thing? No worries, honeybee. No worries. Wow! That sounds like a COD lobby, alright. Yeah, that sounds like a COD lobby, alright. Damn. Sit back, relax, and laugh at the moment. But speaking about the Live 2D reveal, how many of y'all caught on that some of it was pre-recorded? Like, at one point... What point did you realize some of it was pre-recorded? If you knew at all. I don't see a show of hands, so I'll go ahead and reveal when the curtain dropped. The elevator? Okay, that's one guess. So, Slayer, you missed it. I had a big old Live 2D reveal with what Tony called unbelievable amounts of, I'll say teasing, just because that has an interesting inference if you say it the wrong way. But if you missed it, the Live 2D reveal was actually pretty spectacular. I had a pre-recorded, I had a skit ready and everything. But only one guess that the elevator was pre-recorded. No. I prepped a radio play to start as soon as I went to go open the window. That's when on-stream Ricky muted and pre-recorded Ricky started taking over. And the radio in the background I had to manually turn off. That is the power of acting, my friends. And acting without acting. I wrote out a script. I did the sound design and I recorded the lines alongside the sound design. I didn't actually sync up to the sound effects. There was no way I could do that. So I muted my mic, started the recording, and then let it play out. And then when the announcement comes over the radio, I'm the one at the switchboard stopping the BGM. And then new BGM takes its place from the recording. So all of that, minus the elevator, was all pre-recorded. Greatest heist of the century for me, and I'll do it again. It was fun to make. One of these days, I'll be able to invite other people to help me with voice these things, but for now, I'm happy to be flexing all my insane voices, like Coward Grossell reporting, or even that smooth DJ. Hey now, it's time for some crazy taxi. That's exactly what it was based on. Nah, what y'all don't know is the insane amount of fan fiction I read. Oh, do tell. Do tell, my Webtoons author wannabe. One of these days, man, you'll get some free time. By the way, I find it interesting that our antics ended up dusting you right before your model reveals. Yeah. Okay, so that one. That had started... Let's see. That started because of the bomb I planted for the original replacement. And I just liked the shtick, so I continued it. And the one for the Halloween stream, where I read Edgar Allan Poe and the like, that one was kind of unplanned. I had decided, okay, you know what? Everybody wants to blow up the hotel, take chunks out of it. I may as well give them what they want and make it the perfect debut segue. And so that's why Ricky was floating in the abyss at the very end of the spooky story reading stream Deuce. I do not mess with fan fiction. It's a mixed bag. You could end up reading a cutesy little story about Kirby collecting flowers for Edie when he's healing from their latest bout. Oh no. I don't even want to know what cursed thing you've brought into this chat. But I'll take your word for it that it's aptly the polar opposite. When and which we're planned and which we're unplanned. Let's see. So... let's see. The bomb, which initially wrecked the Jolly Pops model, was planned, obviously. Switching from PNG 1.0 to PNG 2.0 was unplanned. And then switching to Live 2D was orchestrated, as I've previously explained. Oh, good God. I hope you're doing alright, man. Head wounds, I know for a fact. Blood gets all over the place. And it's not a concerning amount, usually. Yeah, go do that, please. Head wounds are easy to start gushing, but there's a concerning amount. There has to be a concerning amount, and that concerning amount has to be a high amount. If it's bleeding a little bit, yeah, you also need to take care of that. But there's a lot of veins in this head, if I recall correctly. So what's going to happen next? Well, at the moment, I'll give you this, and Franky and Tony, don't worry about my plans. Yeah, concussions are no, don't. I watch football, I watch American football. Let me tell you, that shit sucks to see every time, and you do not want to be in that case. Looks like it came out of an anime, yeah. So you told us. I hope you're doing okay, and I hope the circumstance was just accident. But at the moment, my only thoughts about this current model are that maybe we should do a quick rework. Say maybe make it, like Tony suggested, make it more cartoonish. Definitely want to somehow add in my pocket square and my rose back. But other than that, it's going to depend on Franky getting his professional license. Just made her more worried? Only if you feel like sharing, Dank. If you don't want to worry me too much, I'm okay. Don't need to see the pictures because I am a bit squeamish around blood. I have seen a puddle of blood before and it's terrified me. We are not... The idea isn't to be anything but Ricky T. Bones at the moment. Damn it, I missed the jump again. Some touch-ups would be nice, though. Because, again, this version of Ricky came around when we first had the idea for Detective Bones here. And this is like proto Ricky. Just the wound? Yeah, go ahead and save me that little bit of squeamish photography. But I hope you're doing okay, Dank, and I hope you get some good rest, and I hope it heals quickly, because that kind of injury is unknown to me. Still looking rather bald, my detective friend. That's always been the case. A hat, yeah. A hat, eventually. Send you the context. Gotcha. I'll check it after stream. Thank you for the information, and I hope you heal quickly. Okay. Okay. Guys, remind me when I get to that point to just shut up and focus on the jump. Thank you. Alright. Gotta close the blinds real quick. You're so bald that the sun is reflecting off your chrome marrow dome into my poor eyes. Well, excuse me, princess. God, it feels so nice to not have to worry about the noise suppression anymore. Brain damage does not... Okay. Minorly concerning, Dank. You may want to get your head checked. Because feature damage is not the same as a concussion, okay? A concussion happens when your brain knocks against the inside of your skull. A cut happens when the outside of your skull is damaged by an edged object. If you slammed into something, you need to get your head checked and make sure that you're not suffering any kind of concussive effects, okay? If you're feeling woozy and it's getting worse and worse, you were slammed into something, okay, buddy. I'm not a doctor. I'm just your average entertainer. Do us all a favor and get your head checked, because you may have symptoms of a concussion. The longer you leave it, and don't take anybody's advice of walk it off. That's gotten me serious detriments in the past. Yes, those are both bad signs. If you can, tomorrow, take yourself, get yourself checked out again, this time for a concussion and not just to patch yourself up. Because your brain is what keeps you. Things are buffering for me, yes. I don't know why. Double check something. Okay. Internet's being wonky again. Okay, something's off. This is consistent. I am just down. The hell? Okay, I'm gonna leave the audio on just cause. Okay, green for now. Yeah, it's all over the place, everybody. Give me a second. Okay, it seems to have normalized for now. All looks good, okay. It may have just been my Wi-Fi signal getting wonky. Hopefully it stays a little stable, but yes. I'm not a doctor. I'm just your local entertainer. But if you have any symptoms of a concussion, no matter how low they may seem, do yourself a favor and get yourself checked out properly. Actually, I asked the doctor that when I was there first on day one, said it was generally not bad because apparently my brain doesn't have pain receptors. Whatever that means. It's also helpful to get second opinions, as our resident scientist could probably tell you. So I would just say if these symptoms continue for a good while, and if they already have, it does not hurt to potentially save your life by getting a second opinion. That's all I will say on the matter, and we will close it there because I want to try and keep the mood light. Please take care of yourself. Swelling happens later. Okay. Thank you, Dr. Woodruff, for your opinion. Not an actual doctor, but a scientist nonetheless. I'm not sure what Twyla is exactly, but yeah. Yeah. Get a second opinion, Dank. For your sake, not mine. That would be my 2 cents on the matter. No need. No need. Damn it, is it? Okay, grand. Okay, let me... Okay. I'm just gonna send this in text form, but I'll say it in stream anyway. I'm gonna try to fix this real quick.